Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Michaela and I make diamond painting videos here on this channel, and today I'm going to be doing another diamond paint and chat video. I don't usually start out this way. I was recording for a couple minutes and I just wasn't liking how the footage was coming out. I felt like I just wasn't speaking well, so I just figured I would just cut it. It was only 3 minutes into the video. I just figured I'd start it over. But today I will be working on Beauty in Chaos by Made, and the artist is Tally Sketch. This is the original artwork right here. Super duper stunning. I have been really enjoying this piece. I think I'm getting a little bit tired of the color palette at this point. It's a very brown orange heavy color palette. Really stunning though, nonetheless. But basically feel free to pull out your work in progress as well, work alongside me, or feel free to just listen. I do that a fair amount, to be honest. But anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoy this diamond paint and chat video, and let's get right on into it. Okay, so I for the first couple minutes, I was just working with the little airplane symbol right here. Yeah, super duper fun. I've mentioned this in every diamond paint and chat video I've done with this canvas, that I love the different symbols that Made uses on their canvases. I just think they're so fun and unique, and I don't really see that very often from other diamond painting companies. I don't know. I've only really worked with Diamond Art Club Dreamer Designs and Made, and it's the first I'm seeing of these fun little symbols. I feel like each company is kind of unique to what set of symbols they like to use. But hi guys, it's currently Sunday, so happy Sunday while I'm filming this. Happy Monday when you guys are watching. I am thoroughly not excited for a new week to start, but that's okay. I ended up taking off of work on Friday. I was planning on taking off for a couple days, and I don't know, I just decided that I just wanted a day to myself that wasn't, so was this in focus? I hope this was in focus. I just wanted a day to myself. So I took Friday off, and if you guys don't know, my company does half-day Fridays anyways, so I kind of only took half a day off, which is great for my PTO bank, to be honest, because it's not like I'm using a full day of PTO. But yeah, so I ended up taking a day off on Friday. What did I end up doing this weekend? This entire weekend has kind of felt like a blur. I don't remember what I did on Friday, if I'm being totally honest. That's not good. It must not have been that important if I don't remember. I do know that it has just been a very chill weekend, which is just what I've needed. I've talked about it in a bunch of videos prior to this, but it just hasn't, 2024 hasn't been the year. And that's okay, that's okay. So, yeah, sorry about all the throat clearing. I don't know why my throat is being annoying, but, what was I saying? Yeah, so I just decided to take a day off on Friday. Saturday, I didn't really do much, but then, I ended up going out to dinner on Saturday night with some family. My uncle's been in town for the last week. He's staying for a couple more weeks. So I went out with him and my parents and some other family, which was fun. We went to a local restaurant, and I had never been there before. But I had heard great things about it, and I ended up getting a buffalo chicken wrap, which ended up being, it was a good buffalo chicken wrap, but it looked honestly, the least appetizing thing in regards to what everyone else had. Just mine looked like the least appetizing, but not in a bad way. In the way of oh, I would have maybe ordered something else, if I had maybe realized that these other dishes looked better. But that being said, it was very good. So I enjoyed that. And then today I picked up my groceries this morning, which is always a good thing. What else did I do today? I really have not done a lot today. Diamond Art Club posted that they are doing a St. Patrick's Day small little release tomorrow, which I guess is today when you guys are watching. There is actually a Hannah Lynn being released. I did mention that Hannah Lynn is no longer licensing with Diamond Art Club, but there are still a few more releases that need to be, I guess, released before the final for sure license ends, I guess. And I actually won't be able to mention this in my vlog really because I feel like it might be too late at that point to mention this, but if you guys want the Hannah Lynn, I highly suggest grabbing it like right away tomorrow, just because I don't know, I have a feeling that, I don't know why I'm using my single placer like this. I have a feeling that the Hannah Lynn, like once it's done, they're not going to do a second run of it. Like once it sells out, they're done. It's a very cute Hannah Lynn though. Not my style of Hannah Lynn. I think I've mentioned before that her things are very hit or miss for me when it comes to diamond painting. I'm more of a fan of Hannah Lynn's like scenery girls. So like when there's stuff going on behind her. I'm not as big of a fan of diamond painting the stuff of like when she's super close up in the face. That's not always my favorite. So I'm very particular about that, but so I will not be picking the Hannah Lynn up, but I'm very excited that, yeah, we're still getting some Hannah Lynn's before her license expires in April. I think that's when she said it expires, is April. So, yeah, definitely snatch her up if it's something that you want, especially because I genuinely think she's gonna sell out really fast just due to the fact that, her license is expiring. I very much worry about these last few releases with Hannah Lynn because I worry that people are going to buy her or buy these new releases for the sole purpose of reselling because people are gonna know that she isn't licensing anymore, and like I don't like that. That feels gross to me. So oh my god, okay, there we go. I don't know, that just feels gross to me, but I mean, people are gonna probably do it anyways, so I'd say if you want it, definitely get your hands on it tomorrow, or today, I guess, when you guys are watching this video. I believe it comes out, I'll just take a look quick on my phone. Yeah, they're both coming out tomorrow, 2/26, so February 26th at 9 a.m. Pacific and 12 p.m. Eastern, so kind of like their Wednesday releases. And the exciting part about this Hannah Lynn release, aside just from being a Hannah Lynn release, it's just fun, it is coming in both square and rounds. So for all of you, you know, lovers of having the choice, this one is coming out in both, which I am loving also. This one actually looks like ones that might be a better rendered in round. Obviously at the end of the day, there's like not a big difference. I don't know, I feel like when I like am deciding if I want a square or a round whenever the option is given, I don't know, like I'm not even sure what I use to determine like what would look better. I just feel like I use, say my gut, that just sounds so stupid and cheesy. Also, I'm gonna take off my watch because it's getting in the way. I never diamond paint with my Fitbit on. I don't know why I thought today I would. But like, so what canvases do I have? For example, Underwater Train by Mrs. Butter D, that one has the option of square and round, and I ended up getting it in round just because I felt like the vibe of it just gave a, I'm not gonna say better result because that isn't necessarily true, but I don't know, I just felt like it worked for Mrs. Butter D's artwork in that specific painting, and I'm glad I got the choice for that one to pick. But yeah, and then I also have, I think, Summer Nights by Hannah Lynn. I think that one is probably archived by now, unless they're doing one more restock of it, but that was another one that was releasing in both round and square, and initially I wanted in round. It was a Cyber Monday release. I initially wanted it in round, but ended up, that one actually sold out overnight. If you guys remember the Cyber Monday release from Diamond Art Club, the timing of release was midnight Pacific time, so 3 a.m. Eastern, and I live in Central Time Zone, which is midnight, or not midnight, what am I saying, which is 2 a.m., my brain, which is 2 a.m. Central Time, and the rounds was sold out by the time I got to it, so I just ended up getting the squares because I really liked the artwork, and honestly, the more I think about that one, the more I'm like, oh, you know what, squares is definitely better for this one. In my head, I feel like squares is better for it. That does not mean that as a fact. I just think it's a better square. But The rounds, I'm sure, still looks gorgeous, right? You can't go wrong regardless. It's a diamond art clip. You can't go wrong regardless. But all that to say, I feel like this new release from Hannah Lynn tomorrow might actually make a really good round, just based off vibes. That's how I make all of my decisions for anything ever. Based on vibes, perfect. This is how I'm getting it. Oh man, is that like a my generation thing, basing things off vibes? I feel like I do something very similar when reading books. I always base my rating off of vibes. I'm like, listen, I am no literary book expert thing. If I read a book and I liked the vibes, awesome. I'm gonna give you 5 stars, like at least 4, right? 4 stars, if not 5. It's just, I base things off of my mood and if it was a vibe, and I don't know. I'm just living life like that lately. But anyways, all that to say that there are a couple new releases tomorrow morning / this morning for you guys watching it. See, this is so complicated anytime I'm filming like this. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Do you guys plan on picking those up? Or I guess, did you pick them up if you're watching this after the release? I will obviously still talk about the pieces in more detail during my diamond painting vlog video that'll come up on Saturday. But yeah, I figured I'd give you guys a heads up about it if you had no idea. Which honestly, if you're watching this video, you probably already knew, but I like talking about it anyways. I think it's fun. And the other painting coming out, oh no, that one has a tab. The other painting coming out is a dragon. Now I can't think of the artist's name. Stand by for 2 seconds. Looking in my folder. Stanley Morrison, that's his name. It's a Stanley Morrison dragon, and I think it's really, really fun. It's not my style. I'm not the biggest dragon person. And then when I do, you know, look at dragon artwork, I'm very particular about the ones I end up with. But I think it's really, really fun. So I have a feeling that one will be a pretty big hit tomorrow as well. But yeah, those are the two new pieces releasing tomorrow, today, you know, yesterday, if you're watching this in a couple of days. Yeah, that's always fun. I love their like random releases. I love their midweek. I just love when we're getting new diamond paintings from companies. I just think it's very fun. But yeah, that is that on that. Okay. This color's done, I think. I can't believe that I'm over halfway done with this painting, but at the same time I totally can believe it because I've been working on it for like a month at this point. It hasn't really been a month. I think I started it on February 2nd. What are we on now? February 25th. Okay, like 3 weeks. I guess this isn't that this is not that surprising, but I don't know. Like I said, I have very much been enjoying working on this piece, and granted, not the entire thing is orange, brown heavy. A lot of it is, right? But then, I'll show you guys the artwork again. You get into like, let's see, you get into like this corner over here. Very purple toned, right? Like, I feel like just a lot of this is more of the orange, and then going in the top right corner, we're probably gonna get more color, which I'm excited about. So I don't know. But anyways, I've really been enjoying this piece. I highly recommend Muni Made. I do have some thoughts that I'll talk about in my post review when I end up posting that, but I feel like actually a lot of it might be pretty irrelevant because I know that the owner of Muni Made is starting to do business with another manufacturer, and this is with the old manufacturer, so I don't know how beneficial that kind of insight will be. But I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited to see like what she comes out with the new manufacturer. This is not bad in any way, shape, or form. I'm thoroughly enjoying working on this piece. One thing I have noticed while working on this piece, and like I said, I'll talk about this in the post review as well. Oh, I missed like a bunch of that symbol. Oh gosh, I'll go back. I've noticed that the glue seems pretty slippery on this canvas. Like, if I have to move a drill, it's like, I'm gonna say way too easy to just like slide drills like multiple places down the canvas, and like I feel like I've never really had that happen. I also missed some stars. Oh my gosh, I missed so much. Okay, I'll have to go back on both of those symbols. I don't know, is that like a me problem? Like, am I the only one having this problem with Uni-Made's canvases? I've seen some post reviews of some Uni-Made canvases, and I've just never heard that specifically of being a complaint. So maybe it is just my canvas. And again, it's not like it's unworkable. It's just something I've noticed. Especially when I was working in the very first section of this canvas, I could not get a single thing to like sit properly on the canvas. I think the very slippery glue mixed with my fresh glue dot was like a recipe for just not working out. But I have a groove now, obviously, in this piece, and it's all good. I just, again, just things I've noticed, nothing too crazy. Again, I might be the only one with this problem. But let me know in the comments, have you worked on a Uni-Made piece before? What were your thoughts? And again, she's switching manufacturers too, so I think this is a non-issue for sure. But if you do have one of the older canvases and maybe this is a more widespread issue, maybe it's something to think about. Or maybe I haven't paid attention to any of my other canvases in the past, and maybe they are really slippery glue as well. Again, I really don't know. I like don't want this to come off as negative or anything. It's just how my experience has been with the canvas so far. But anyways, I am spilling drills everywhere. Okay. Let's go back to the star symbol because my dumb self missed a few. What else is going on? I can't believe I've been talking for 16 minutes already. Jeez, that actually flew by. I like to keep these WIP and Chat videos to about half an hour, 25 to 30 minutes. I think that's my sweet spot personally. I do really enjoy watching WIP and Chats that are on the longer side, like longer than half an hour. Obviously I'll watch it if it's only half an hour for sure, but I enjoy watching longer ones. I just feel like when it comes to filming longer ones, I just have nothing to say. I feel like my life is so boring. So, I don't know, and I mentioned this last week too, I also film the diamond painting vlog videos, and the information can be repetitive. I definitely try to keep things a little bit different. Obviously, this is different formats. But I did get some comments saying that you guys do watch both, so I very much appreciate it. And I know that if someone did this as well on their channel, I probably also would watch both because I just enjoy hearing people talk about diamond painting. It's been making me happy lately, and for the last like year, so I love hearing people talk about diamond painting. So I feel like you guys are probably very similar, and if you noticed it was repetitive, you probably would just shut off the video anyways. So I feel like there's nothing to worry about. But oh, you guys, I forgot to mention. Do you guys remember last week how I mentioned that I was struggling to get so I opened a kit on my channel that I wasn't planning on working on. I'm starting to unbox more kits like that on my channel. Like, obviously I've done unboxings before that, but typically it would be for kits I was going to work on, so I didn't have to worry about getting the drills back into the bag they came in and getting the canvas wrapped back up, back in the dust cover, and then back in the box, okay? I've never had to do that before. Let me find my next color. I'll do X, that seems easy. And I mentioned in my last WIP and Chat video, I was like, guys, does anybody have any tips? Because that was a pain in the butt, okay? And the issue was, it wasn't even just a pain in the butt. It was a pain in the butt that I couldn't even get like the drills wrapped around the canvas in order to get it back in the box. Like, I ended up having to store it separately from the canvas, and I'm like, listen, this isn't an issue at the moment, but this will become an issue eventually the more canvases I have open, and drills just not with the box. I don't know, for some reason, it just doesn't, I don't love it in my brain. Right? It's a me issue, but I asked them, like, hey, if anyone has any tips, let me know. And my friend Lisa from the Diamond Stitcher, I will link her channel down below. This is just a fail. I will link her channel down below. And she uploaded a video where she showed, because she saw my video, or she saw my post on a Facebook group, probably both, and mentioning that I was struggling, and so she did a video showing how she gets them back. And so I was like, okay, I watched the video and I'm like, okay, yeah, this makes sense in theory, right? Perfect. I'm gonna let my brain simmer on it for a little bit and then I'll attempt it at some point. And then last night came around and I was like, you know, I'm gonna give it a try. So I pulled out the Beast of Drills again, and, you know, and I unboxed Magical Potions by Nathaniel Mortensen. It's a big canvas. I think it's a 99 by a 70 centimeter. Like, it's a beast. It has 91 colors. It just has a lot of drills, a lot of colors, and it's big, okay? I started with a Beast, which is no big deal, aside from the fact that I just couldn't get the drills back at first. But where was I? See, I go on tangents. Welcome to my life. Where was I even going with that? I decided last night to go ahead, pull out the drills again, and attempt to put them back better in the bag. And you guys, it made a world of difference. How she showed it in her video made a world of difference as to how I put the drills back. So they were like better in the bag to begin with. So I was able to, it basically looked, I mean, it didn't look as good as when Diamond Art Club sent them originally, but it definitely wasn't bad at all. I was like, oh, okay, so apparently there is a pretty good solution to this. And so then I took out the canvas, and what I did was I took out the 2 sticker sheets, and I just took the drills, wrapped it up in the canvas, and then I was like, okay, the next biggest beast is going to be getting this back in the dust jacket. And I didn't really struggle to get it back in the dust jacket. I don't know what happened. It just wasn't that hard to get it back in the dust jacket. Yeah, so I put it back, and then I was like, okay, I guess the next beast is fitting it back in the box. And that wasn't too bad either. And then I was able to close the box, and I was like, oh my God, it's all back. I don't know what to do with myself. I did it. I was very proud of myself last night after I did it, because I was like, it was kind of a struggle, like, right? I don't know. I highly recommend checking out her video if you are also struggling with that. But it definitely gives me more confidence to unbox more kits in the future that I don't plan on working on right away, because then I know I can get the drills away, put the drills away. Oh no, I just like dropped, oh my God. I don't know why I thought that would be smart. Oh boy, okay. Let me just put this here, put that there. Okay, grab my tweet. I don't know if you guys can see my little drill friend. Oh no, this is why I don't use tweezers, because I am a klutz. I use tweezers for AB drills, but I don't use them otherwise, unless I have to. But anyways, so thank you again, Elisa, for the help. Yeah, that was helpful. Anyways, yeah, so I got that back. That was good. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore. What else is going on? On Wednesday, I am uploading a video talking about my top 10 most anticipated kits I want to work on. Oh my God, I don't know. A noise. I think someone flushed their toilet like in the apartment above mine. It scared the living daylights out of me. I thought someone was like coming into my apartment, but I don't know why that scared me so much. I'm uploading that video on Wednesday. I'm excited about it. It was really hard to pick my top 10 kits that I'm excited to work on, because like I don't buy kits like for no reason. I feel like I buy them because I want to work on them. But these are my top 10 that I'm excited to work on. The ones I'm probably also the most scared to work on. Not like the most scared, but it's just kind of like you want to work on them at like the perfect, most optimal time. And it's like, really truly, when is that ever going to be? This one actually probably would have been included in that list if I wasn't working on it. This was one that I was, I'm not going to say forced to work on, because that's obviously not true, but I was kind of pushed to work on, because this is artwork I want to hang behind where I work from home, so that way like during video calls I have artwork, because currently I don't have any. I guess we're gonna work on a little bit of greenery. I'm almost done with this video anyways. I just feel like this was artwork I wanted to display, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna work on it. And I know I shouldn't be scared of the other pieces of artwork. I don't think scared is the right way to word it, but like, I guess I'm just like really anticipating working on those kits so much that like when it's done, it's gonna be like a beautiful piece of artwork, but then it's like, oh dang, it's done. Do you guys know what I mean? I feel like you guys know what I mean. Do you guys have any kits like that? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. But I'm excited to upload that. That's going up Wednesday. What other plans do I have for the week? Not a lot. Probably go to my parents' house a fair amount because my uncle's in town. And it was a very unexpected, like, he was coming into town. Like, we're not planning on him coming into town. So yeah, I definitely want to spend like as much time with him as I can. And I have been seeing him a fair amount, so that's been good. But what else am I doing? I think on Wednesday I'm hanging out with one of my friends. We're gonna do a little crafty evening kind of thing, so that'll be fun. I'm like debating, you guys, my brain, I'm like debating if I want to go into the home office on Thursday. I don't know. That's like a maybe. That's like very much up in the air for me. Tell me why this year is leap year, by the way, and that's not just March 1st. Tell me why Thursday is February 29th. I'm sorry, leap year is wild. Leap year is wild. And also, for anyone who, is this even the right color? This isn't even the right color. Oh my God, I was looking at this symbol, if it'll focus. I was looking at this symbol, but that's not the symbol that's on the canvas. Where is that symbol? Wait, okay. Hold on. I'm gonna do the next symbol, and then I need to find, is it this one? Oh no, that's not it either. What the heck? Ugh, okay. I have not used these greens really on this canvas. I will find it before the end of the video. Leap year. You guys, for anyone, if you for some reason you know someone or you yourself are a leap year birthday, just out of curiosity, when do you guys celebrate your birthday? Do you celebrate it March 1st? February 28th? Part of me feels like if I had a leap year birthday, okay, like on an obvious not leap year, right? Like, okay, you're gonna celebrate it on February 29th this year. But if you have a leap year birthday and it's not a leap year, like I feel like you would celebrate it, this is just my opinion, I feel like you would celebrate it on March 1st because it's the day after. It's kind of like that, I don't know, it's kind of like that day. Kind of, except it's not because it's March 1st. I don't know, let me know in the comments. I'm far too nosy about stupid stuff. Where is that last color I need? Is it this symbol? No, see, that's not the symbol. What the heck? Okay, I'm looking on the side at my key. Is it this one? No. What? Oh, it's number 2. I found it. I found it. It's this yellow. This isn't even green. This is yellow. Huh. Interesting. Okay, this is the last color I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna end this video here. This has just been chaos. But anyways, I hope you guys obviously have a good week. And happy leap year week. Okay, just a couple more drills. And this is as far as we got today. There we go. This is as far as we got today. This is, I mean, I guess it was only a half-hour worth of work. But I feel like half an hour is probably better for WIP and Chats for me personally, because I feel like I otherwise will just talk about nothing, which granted I probably already have just talked about nothing, but I don't know, at least this is a controlled nothing. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.